and welcome to the channel. And it's week 4 of this channel, and last week was the first week where I really only did my lecture on Monday, and then I failed to upload a yoga video. I failed to create a yoga video. The only thing I did do was make a schedule. So in the description box here you will find the schedule of the yoga exercises that we're going to do it today. And it's called the heat wave. And the heat wave was actually what got in the way of me filming. So right now I am a lot more realistic about what I'm able to do when my living room is no longer, the temperature is no longer pleasurable. And it made me think about a movie about where Madonna plays a yoga instructor, and the movie is called The Next Best Thing. It's from the year 2000, and in this movie, Madonna, or Abby, the yoga instructor is called Abby, is pregnant, and she has all these fantasies about how she's going to give natural birth and deny anesthesia. And then she goes into labor and she's like, oh my God, give me everything you've got. And that was kind of like me planning for the heat wave. Like, oh, I'm going to be really zen, and I have my schedule here, and these are all poses that are really good for when it's really hot, and then the heat wave hit, and I was like, oh my God, give me air conditioning, give me everything you've got. I live in the Netherlands. We don't have air conditioning here. So yeah, it was a reality check. It was a reality check about, the kind of suffering that I'm not prepared to have, or I'm very much in the Netherlands. We also have a word for people who only drive on Sunday. It's called a Sunday driver. I don't know if that's international. But when it comes to yoga, I'm a Sunday driver. I'm a Sunday yoga person. I'm like, if everything is really good and yummy, and let's do yoga, So I'm a yoga instructor for yoga for the good times. Yoga for the good times. That would have also been, maybe that's a good one for next week. So we're at the yoga for the heat wave schedule, with the understanding that I myself do not have the stamina to actually do it when the heat wave hits, but it's a nice fantasy. It's a wonderful fantasy, actually. So let's go do it. Maybe you have the schedule in front of you. You can find the link to print it in the description box. So come to a comfortable seated position. This is just for opening the class, so I'm not going to be here for very long. Just an easy cross-legged position. Close your eyes. Bring your hands together at your heart in Namaste. And then open your class, Namaste. So release the hands, open your eyes, and make your way onto all fours. So you're on hands and knees. So spread the fingers, place the hands under the shoulders, and place the knees under the hips and let the toes point back. So the knees are not touching. The space between the knees is like a tennis ball or 2 tennis balls. And then from here, you're going to do cat-cow. So hollow the spine, lift your head up. And then round the spine and tuck your chin into your chest. Hollow the spine, lift your head up, inhale. And exhale, round the spine. Tuck the navel in and chin to chest. Inhale, hollow, lift your head up. And exhale, round. Inhale, hollow, lift your head up. And then exhale, come to center. Now from this pose, tuck the toes into the mat. Lift the knees up and now press the mat away with your hands. You can leave the knees bent, but tuck your chin in towards your chest. So this is downward facing dog. Now roll your shoulders and your upper arms out so that you can feel a little bit more space around your head. Broaden the upper back and breathe through your belly. If you want, you can start straightening the legs a little bit. And you can alternate the legs. So you stretch one leg, you bend one leg, you move a little bit from left to right that way. And then again, you can stretch both legs, the heels move towards the floor. Belly breath. So every inhale, the belly expands. Every exhale, the belly flattens. And then come back, take the knees down onto the floor. Now come to all fours again. So the hands are under the shoulders and the knees are under your hips. And the toes are pointing back again. Extend your right foot back, lift your right leg up, and lift your head up. Inhale here. And exhale, draw your knee in towards you and bring your forehead in the direction of your knee. Inhale, take the foot back and lift the head up. Exhale, draw your knee in, forehead to knee. Inhale, reach the foot back and up and lift your head up. One more time, exhale, draw everything together. And inhale up. And now exhale, place the knee down and relax. So moving to the other side, reach your left foot back and up. Breathe here for a moment. Now lift your head up as well. Inhale. And exhale, draw the left knee in and your head in the direction of your knee. Inhale, release the foot back, lift the head up. Exhale, draw everything together. Inhale, reach the foot back and up, lift the head up. And exhale, draw everything together. And release. Take the knee down onto the floor. Now you can sit back on your heels and shake out your hands for a moment. and then come back onto all fours. So from here, you're on all fours, and then you take the right hand a little bit further in. So you move the right hand closer to your left hand so that you can place your right foot where your right hand used to be. So now your right foot is in one line with your hands. It's a little bit like Twister, that game. So the hands are still in one line and the right foot is standing on the right side, on the outside of your right hand. Now, to lift the hands up, move up. Left knee is still on the floor. And now drop the hips forward and down and reach the hands forward and circle them all the way up. And you breathe here to your belly. So very wide gesture. If you want, you can drop the hips even deeper. Keep the fingers relaxed, keep the hands relaxed, the shoulders. Inhale here. And exhale, come back up and bring the hands down. Take the right leg back again and come into all fours. Now from here, you take the left hand slightly in. So the left hand comes closer to the right hand. And then you can take your left foot and place it where your left hand used to be. So now you have the hands and the foot in one line. And from here, you come up. So you lift the hands up. Right knee is still on the floor. And then you drop the hips forward and down. And you reach the hands forward and up. And open the arms high above you. So it's a very wide gesture. Open the chest. You can look up. Keep the hands relaxed, like you're kind of like you're holding really big beach ball high above you. Relax the shoulders. Relax your gaze. Inhale. And exhale. Come back. And you come back onto hands and knees again. Now from here, take your right hand a little bit further to the left. So the hands are coming closer together. And place your right foot where your right hand used to be. Now, walk your hands a little bit forward. So you can feel the hips dropping. And from here, bend your left knee. So you can move a little bit front to back to accommodate your left thigh. Make it feel a little bit more yummy. So, and if you want, you can even turn to your right and reach back with your right hand. Now, for most of you, and certainly for me, you will not be able to reach the foot, and that's okay. You just reach in the direction of the foot. But if you want, you can also, and if you have that flexibility, you could possibly clasp that foot and really pull it in towards you for a little bit more of a stretch. And then you come back to center. Take the hips back, take the foot back, and come onto all fours again. Now from here, take your left hand a little bit further to the right so the hands come closer together. And then you place your left foot where your left hand used to be. And from here, walk your hands forward so you can really feel the hips dropping. And again, you can accommodate your thigh, your knee, by moving a little bit left to right or front to back. And when you're ready, bend your back knee. And again, feel free to move a little bit from left to right or forward and back. Just really exploring the pose. And if you want to move further in the pose, then you can turn to your left and reach your left hand back in the direction of the foot. So for most of us, it will just be in the direction of the foot. And if you do have that flexibility, you can clasp the foot and kind of like pull it in towards your hip. And then you come back and you release the foot back. You're on hands and knees. And then we're going for cow face pose or cow faced pose. I never know what the official translation is. And you're going to be needing like pillows and or blocks or anything you can to lift up your hips. Some people even use books, and it's kind of like a little bit heretic, I think. Like, aren't books sacred? We're not supposed to sit on them, but yeah, I can understand where it comes from. So I will be explaining to you how to use them, but before we get there, maybe you want to see if you can get some pillows, gather some pillows for the next pose, or a rolled up blanket. Maybe you're someone who has a meditation cushion. That's also ideal. So if you have everything, you come into staff pose, or just sitting with your legs straight in front of you. So from here, from this position where you're just sitting on the mat with your legs straight in front of you. I'm sure I'm missing something in the in this wording, but then you take your right leg and you take your right foot over the left leg. So you cross the right foot over the left. And then you take that right foot further in towards you. So it's also sometimes called shoelace pose if you do it with both the legs. So your right leg is now folded over your left leg. Left leg is still straight ahead. So you can stay here in this pose. In particular, if you don't have the cushions to prop yourself up, or if you feel like, okay, this is, enough for me, then you can still do this pose from this position that you're in now. So right leg very loosely bent and crossed over that left leg. If you say, no, I want to move further into this pose, then you take that left foot that is now still pointing straight ahead, and you take it in the direction of your right hip. So you start to bend that leg, and the foot moves in the direction of your right hip. So this is actually called shoelace pose. So both the legs are more or less symmetrically bent. Now we are in the position where you're going to look for your props. So cushions, pillows, meditation cushion, books for the for the bold and the brave. And you're going to lean forward, lift your hips up, and then push that prop or books or pillows under your hips so that you can sit on top of it. And this should be feeling really nice wherever you are now. So this is shoelace pose, but with props, blocks, pillows under your hips. So in cow face pose, we have the right leg on top, and that means that we're also going to bring the right arm on top. So bring the right arm behind your head. So the right arm is folded behind your head. And bring your left hand behind your back. So the hands are reaching towards each other. Now for some of you, you may be able to let the tips of the fingers touch, or you can hook the fingers, hook the hands. Wherever you are, breathe to your belly. Inhale, let the belly expand. And exhale, let the belly flatten. And then release. So take the legs out of the pose. Take your props, whatever you were sitting on, away. And start again with the feet, the legs straight ahead. So from this position, take the left foot over your right leg and you bend the leg. Take the foot in a little bit. So from here, again, decide like, okay, this is where I want to stay, or I want to take that right foot and bend it to the left. And if you've chosen that option, then you may want to reach for your props again. Prop your hips up so that you're really very comfortable here. Now we have the left leg on top, so we're also going to bring the left arm on top. So bring the left arm behind your head. Your hand is on your upper back or between the shoulder blades. And reach with your right hand back and up. So your right hand's also between the shoulder blades, but coming from the different direction. And you reach the fingertips towards each other. Some of you will be able to let the fingertips touch or hook the hands in one another. Whatever position you're in, breathe to your belly. So on the inhale, the belly expands. And on the exhale, the belly flattens. And then you release. And bring the feet forward again. Take your props to the side. Now, the next pose, you can come to a cross-legged position now. The next pose is called butterfly pose. And this pose too is just really a lot more accessible. If you use those same props, or if you use some kind of pillow, some kind of rolled up blanket, and place it under your hips. So just try it out. You can just sit on top of the pillow, or just have your hips lifted a little bit. You're just sitting on the edge of it. Just see what works for you. And then bring the feet into butterfly, which is with the soles of the feet together. Place your hands on your ankles or on your feet. Lift the chest up. Elongate the spine. And from here, start moving the knees like a butterfly. So the knees are gently moving up and down in butterfly pose. And let them come to still. Now pull the feet up towards you. So you pull them up closer, and you can hold on to the ankles, or you can wrap the fingers, the hands around the toes, interlacing the hands. Inhale, lift the chest up, elongate the spine, and exhale, rotate your knees in the direction of the floor, and inhale, let them release and come up. Exhale, push your knees in the direction of the floor, and inhale, let them come up. Exhale, push your knees in the direction of the floor. Lift your chest up, breathe here. Breathe to the belly. On the inhale, let the belly expand. And on the exhale, let the belly flatten. And release. Take the pillow to the side. And from here, extend the right leg in front of you and place the left foot on the inside of the right leg. So it's called head to knee pose, which is very ambitious. Ambitious to get the head all the way to the knee. That's the direction. So the right leg is straight in front of you and the left leg is bent, kind of like in half butterfly. The left foot is on the inside of the right leg. And now bring your hands together, but only the fingertips. So you bring the fingertips of the pinkies together, connect the fingertips of the ring fingers, and connect the fingertips of the middle fingers. And then from here, bring those hands forward and reach them all the way up. Inhale, look up to the hands, and exhale, reach forward and relax the hands on either side of your leg. Now inhale, reach forward, connect the 3 bottom fingers and reach all the way up. And exhale, move forward and let the hands drop open next to the leg. Inhale, reach forward and all the way up. And exhale, reach forward and down, relaxed. Now clasp your leg. So you can grasp the lower leg, the shin, or all the way to the foot. And then inhale, lift the head up, elongate the spine, keep holding onto your leg or foot. And exhale, extend forward and bring your forehead in the direction of the knee. Breathe to the belly. Inhale, lift your head up. Exhale, release the leg or foot. And now inhale, connect the fingertips, bring the hands all the way up. And exhale, bring the hands down in Namaste to the chest. And switch the legs around. So your left leg moves forward. And your right foot is on the inside of your left leg. So the right leg is kind of like in half butterfly pose. And from here, connect the fingertips of the pinkies together, connect the ring fingers, and connect the fingertips of the middle fingers. And then you reach the hands forward and then all the way up. Take a big inhale. Look up to the hands and exhale. Reach forward and let the hands drop open on either side of your leg. Lift the head up, inhale, reach the hand forward and all the way up, connecting the 3 fingertips. And exhale, coming down, release. Inhale, reach forward and connect the fingertips, bring the hands all the way up, look up. And exhale, moving forward and releasing the hands. Now, take your leg, so either take the lower leg, the shin, or take the foot if you can reach it. And then inhale, lift your head up, elongate your spine. And exhale, moving forward and down. So this is where the head to knee pose comes from. Your forehead moves in the direction of the knee. Breathe to your belly. And lift your head up. Inhale. And exhale here. And on the inhale, reach the hands all the way up. And exhale, bring the hands down into Namaste. Now release the pose, release the legs, and you come into waterfall pose or legs up the wall pose. And again, you will be needing something to place under your hips. So this could be the books or the pillow or the cushion or the rolled up blanket. And it's called an inversion pose. So if you don't want to do inversion poses, then we're going to set you up for lying butterfly. Now the contraindications for doing inversion poses are if you're in your period or if you have glaucoma, which is an eye condition. But if you're worried about other aspects, other conditions that you have, you can just Google it and so that you know for next time if this is a good idea, if inversion poses are a good idea. If you're not sure, then just set yourself up for the lying butterfly, which will be first. So if you choose lying butterfly, you're going to lie down and take the soles of your feet together and let your knees drop open. You close your eyes and the hands are, the palms of the hands are facing up. So this is your lying butterfly pose. If you are going to move into the inversions, then you lie down on your back. Place the feet flat on the floor. Now from here, you're going to lift the hips up and you're going to place the pillows or the props or the yoga blocks under your hips. And then you're going to let the hips rest onto the block or the pillow. So in this kind of like relaxed bridge pose with your hips elevated, something under your hips where you're resting on, you take the knees in towards you and you bring the feet up. Now from here, you may want to push whatever you have under your hips a little bit higher up. So you just lift those hips up, push it up a little bit further up the spine. And if it has the right position for you, then this is where you relax. This is your waterfall pose or your legs up the wall pose. The feet are together, but the knees are relaxed. Now place your hands with the palms facing up. And you can also place your arms high above your head. Close your eyes. Breathe to your belly. Every inhale, the belly expands. And every exhale, belly softens. Bend the knees and place the feet flat on the floor. Take the pillow or props away. And if you were lying butterfly, then take the knees together again. And then relax the legs. Hands are open next to you. And you're going to stay here for your long relaxation. So maybe you want to put on some socks or a sweater. Maybe you prefer having a pillow under your head. So you will be lying down here for about 10-15 minutes, and I'm going to sit up and guide your relaxation. So close your eyes and bring your awareness to your breath. Inhale, let the belly expand. And exhale, release the belly. Bring the awareness to your belly and to your chest. Inhale to the belly and chest. And exhale, release. Bring your awareness to your belly, to your chest, and to your face. Exhale. Inhale to the belly, to the chest, to the face. And exhale, release. Now that the breath is relaxed, you can feel the whole body relax. Inhale. And exhale, feel the body relax against the floor. Follow the inhale. And feel how the body relaxes on the exhale. Every inhale is expansion. And every exhale is relaxation. Inhale is expansion, and exhale is relaxation. If you can feel your thoughts drifting away, bring your awareness back to your body and to the breath. Feel the expansion on the inhale. And feel the relaxation on the exhale. Bring your awareness to your body. Start to breathe a little deeper. Move with your fingers and your toes. circle with your ankles and your wrists. Bring your hands high above you. Give yourself a big stretch. And rub the hands together. And then take your palms over your eyes. Touch your face, your jaws, your neck. And slowly come back up to sit. Bring the hands together. Namaste. And close your class. Bow forward. Namaste.